Imagine for a moment the atmosphere surrounding St. James' Park. The wind gently sweeps across the still silent stands, and the echo of distant conversations between fans seems to fill the empty stadium. There is an almost tangible feeling that something significant is about to be announced, something that could shape the future of Newcastle United for decades. Every rumor, every hint, every behind-the-scenes comment circulates among the supporters, creating an almost electric sense of anticipation. While fans discuss new signings and tactics for the upcoming season, another type of movement is taking place behind the scenes. Discreet meetings, confidential presentations, and silent negotiations are shaping the club's destiny in a way few fully understand. For those following closely, every small change in the club's plans becomes a point of analysis and debate. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now is the perfect time to ensure you don't miss any of these exclusive Newcastle United updates. In the administrative corridors of St. James' Park, watchful eyes are fixed on financial reports, investment opportunities, and innovative business models. Speculation about a major stadium project has been circulating for months, with rumors and leaked details keeping fans constantly on edge. Some imagined a once-in-a-generation check capable of completely transforming the club's infrastructure. But, as with any major project, the truth behind intentions and funding is more complex than it appears at first glance. As the details emerge, it becomes clear that not everything is as it seems. Internal documents and conversations with people close to the club indicate that a careful strategy is being devised, involving financing, investors, and long-term planning. It is a situation that combines ambition with caution, and the next steps promise to impact not only St. James' Park but the entire community of supporters dreaming of an increasingly competitive Newcastle. Staying informed about these developments is essential, and subscribing to the channel ensures you receive all updates as soon as news breaks. Now, finally, the revelation that has shifted the perspective of many fans. According to Craig Hope of the Daily Mail, the Public Investment Fund, known as PIF, will not fully fund Newcastle United's stadium project. The news came as a shock to many, particularly those who assumed the majority owners would cover the entire cost of such a massive undertaking. The information reveals that, while there is capacity and willingness to invest from the PIF, the planned model will rely on a combination of the club's own resources, private partners, and potential external financing. According to Commercial Director Brad Miller, the intention has always been to invest strategically, ensuring that any major contribution is made with precision and responsibility. While we have the ability to invest, the commitment and ambition to invest from the owners, we want to write this check only once. The stadium investment is genuinely a once-in-a-generation opportunity, and we want to make sure we do it right, Miller explained in previous statements. Craig Hope also highlighted that a pitch document has already been prepared with the aim of securing funding for the project. Models presented indicate that long-term debt would likely fall on the club rather than the PIF. One example cited includes a stadium valued at £2 billion, partially funded by the PIF and the Reuben brothers, with the remainder financed through loans. It is an approach that combines ambition and pragmatism, attempting to balance the desire for innovation with the need for financial sustainability. The Daily Mail reminds readers that the PIF does not act as a sugar daddy for Newcastle United. The I in its name stands for investment. This means that while there is willingness to inject capital, every move is carefully calculated to generate long-term return and viability. The club, in turn, intends to treat the project as it would any other significant investment, maintaining strict governance standards and financial planning. Despite the limitations, the goal of creating a multi-use stadium similar to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium remains. The idea is for the new infrastructure to generate its own revenue through football matches, concerts, rugby events, and even NFL games. The ambitious project reflects a vision of making Newcastle United not only a competitive club on the pitch but also a benchmark in management and innovation off it. Every decision regarding design, functionality, and capacity is being carefully studied to maximize the economic and social impact of the venture. The news that the PIF will not be the full funder does not diminish the importance or scale of the project, but it does change the planning and execution perspective. For fans, this means the coming years could bring a series of announcements, strategic partnerships, and adjustments to the original project. The expectation is that, even without full funding from the owners, Newcastle United will be able to move forward with a modern stadium capable of meeting the club's sporting and commercial demands. As the story unfolds, the importance of following every detail becomes evident. Rumors, exclusive interviews, and confidential information will continue to emerge, and the channel is committed to delivering these updates promptly and clearly. Subscribing now is a way to ensure you do not miss any news about the future of Newcastle United, St. James' Park, and the board's ambitious plans. Moreover, fans should pay attention to the impact of this decision in the coming years. Dependence on external financing and the need to generate independent revenue present strategic challenges for the club, but also opportunities for sustainable growth. Transparency in decision-making, combined with a long-term vision, is expected to create a stronger Newcastle both on and off the pitch. For those who have followed Newcastle United for years, understanding the complexity of the stadium project is essential. Every step, every negotiation, and every announcement is part of a larger narrative, combining passion, planning, and ambition. The club is not only seeking a modern stadium but also a solid foundation for future growth, capable of attracting international events and providing a unique experience for supporters. This strategic approach demonstrates that, even in the face of limitations, it is possible to dream big. Newcastle United continues to progress with caution, yet with determination, showing that major projects require patience, planning, and careful execution. The future of St. James' Park could be transformative, and every fan who follows closely feels the growing anticipation with each new detail revealed. To avoid missing any updates on this project and other exclusive Newcastle United news, subscribe to the channel and follow all the behind-the-scenes stories, rumors, and decisions shaping the club's future. All information presented here is based on reliable sources, including Craig Hope of the Daily Mail, ensuring you receive accurate and verified news. With the stadium project in focus, every move by the board and partner investors will be decisive. The channel will continue providing detailed analyses, interviews, and strategic commentary, helping fans better understand the implications and possibilities for Newcastle United's future. Staying informed about these stories means being ahead of the game, understanding not only matches but also the maneuvers that could define decades of the club. What emerges is a path of great challenges but also exceptional opportunities. Newcastle United is not just dreaming of a modern stadium, it is creating a narrative of sustainable growth and responsible ambition. Every fan who keeps informed about these steps becomes part of the process, closely following each decision that shapes the club they love. Subscribe to the channel now and join the community, receiving exclusive news, in-depth analysis, and reliable updates about Newcastle United. Don't miss a single detail about the projects that could transform St. James' Park and the club's entire future.